All right, we want to welcome all of our Crown Council listeners and those watching today. Special show for you today. We have Scott Sankery from Protectit, and we are just thrilled to have Scott as a new trusted Crown Council resource partner. And today, we're really looking forward to understanding more about Protectit. Protectit, they specialize in emergency medical kits inside your practice, as well as a lot of other materials and services that align with the emergency medical kit. So, Scott, thanks so much for joining us.
Spencer, I'm so happy to be here today. It was great to do the 2-minute video the other day, which I think went over 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But today we'll do a deeper dive, and I can't wait to share the details of the program with the group.
Thanks. For those, just to follow up on that received the email with the 2-minute introduction to Scott and his business, and those that are watching this have been able to log on to our website, and this is a longer, more in-depth introduction to Protectit, and excited to have Scott kind of walk us through it all. So Scott, why don't we start there and share with us really the business model for our dental practices?
Super, I'm happy to do that. Let me jump right in. So I thought the first thing that made most sense was to talk to you a little bit just about our product offering. Of course, as Spencer mentioned, emergency medical kits are the cornerstone of our program. They certainly aren't all that we do for dental practices, but generally speaking, it's how we begin to build relationships with a lot of practices, because we have what we think is the best in class emergency medical kit. You can see the kit right here behind me, and I'll show you more of that in just a moment, how it works. There's a mounting system that's pretty slick. And we'll get into the details of that program and the different variations of the kits that we offer here in just a moment. We can also do what we call emergency medical kit takeovers. So say, for example, you've been managing your own program and you're just kind of tired of it because it's hard to keep up with the expiration dates, and it's hard to find the items that you need when you need them, and you just want to outsource this program. Or let's say you have a kit from another company that provides emergency medical kits on an outsourced basis, and you don't really like doing business with them. We can take your existing kit over. We can easily onboard you into our system in just a few minutes and begin tracking your medication expiration dates and making sure that they're replenished on time in the future. We do the takeover at no cost to you. We can help you do it. You can do it on your own, and we'll get into that in more detail in just a moment. We also provide first aid kits. Not too much to explain there, but you do have OSHA requirements, and we can help you meet those with a first aid kit. We also sell AEDs and AED accessories, and we can help you track your AED pad and battery expiration dates and things of that nature. We sell all 6 US manufacturers. And then we also have a variety of medical waste products if you are so inclined to purchase those from us. So you see the header here. It says people backed by technology. We do consider ourselves, we are a product company and we are a service company, but we are a technology company at our core as well. We like to say we are people backed by technology. And so the underpinnings of the program that I'm going to describe to you here in a moment is called iProtect. It is a cloud-based practice readiness software platform designed specifically to make your practice safe and compliant. This is a totally proprietary package. Our developers are in-house, and all of our programming and all the changes that we make to this system are generated by customers on the outside who say, gosh, I'd sure like for iProtect to do this or that. It sure would be nice to see data this way or that way. So all that's very much customer driven. So when you talk about our overall program, the emergency medical kits are a component of that and a very big component of it. Again, we also manage AEDs and then the pads and batteries associated with AEDs. Again, first aid supplies. You can even manage certified training expiration dates for you. All of that is tracked in iProtect. Then once you have items that are expiring or set to expire within the next 30 days, we deliver replacement items to you. So you don't have to worry about expiring items in your practice ever again. You can sign up for an auto replenishment service, or you can receive notifications and approve each purchase one at a time. Again, all of this data, all this vital practice compliance data is loaded in your practice readiness portal, updated and tracked real time, and you have access to this portal anytime you'd like to go out there and see what's going on. You can go out there. You can also just turn it over to us and we manage it for you. And so you might be asking yourself, how do I get started? And we'll talk more about that in a moment, but we have a number of ways to onboard you. If it's an emergency medical kit, we have an emergency medical kit wizard that in just a few minutes, you can very simply and easily load all your medications, your lot numbers, and your expiration dates one at a time. It'll guide you step by step through the process. You can do the same thing with the other items in your practice, your AEDs, etc. So let's get into the different varieties of the emergency medical kits. We call this our EMK series. You'll see us refer to the acronym EMK from this point forward. Before we get into the individual kits themselves, I just wanted to show you a close-up image of the kit. This kit is about 16 inches by 11 inches by 6 inches deep. Light. It's got a handle on the top. It can be mounted. It can be set on a countertop. The main thing we always preach is that it be in an area that's very accessible, that everybody knows where it is, that they can grab it and go as needed. I'll show you how this mounting system works in just a minute. That's another alternative. This is what the kit looks like when it's open. See, we've got foam inserts that fit all of these medications perfectly, designed and cut specifically for each one of these medications. And then a really handy product map over here so that in the heat of the moment, you know exactly what you're grabbing out of this kit. These are all annotated and marked according to the individual product. You also have information here that will guide you in the event that you use a product and you need to reorder it. So on to the individual kits. So just quickly, our basic emergency medical kits are obviously designed for general dentistry and common medical emergencies. They all include the 7 essential medications plus naloxone and are consistent with ADA and JADA recommended guidelines. So first we've got our EMK1, our most our most basic kit, followed by our EMK5, the kit we sell the least often, actually. The EMK10, our most popular kit, and the EMK15, which is our least basic kit. The differences between these 4 kits revolve around whether or not they have a pediatric EpiPen, if you can follow my mouse. So if you have a pediatric practice, you need a pediatric EpiPen. If you take care of elderly patients, it is considered a best practice to have nitroglycerin spray rather than nitroglycerin tabs. So these 4 kits differ according to those criteria. We'll get into the specifics of that here in a moment. We have a handy dandy chart that'll basically, if you just walk through the top of this chart, and by the way, this infographic will tell you exactly what the contents are of each kit. If you follow the kit name down, Here's your key over here on the left, the product name, the quantities in the kit, etc. But if you want to quickly determine which kit is best for you, you identify the type of practice that you have. Or is it just a basic adult practice without any elderly patients? If so, the EMK1 will work for you. If it's an adult practice where you do take care of elderly patients as well, you'd select an EMK5. You take care of adults and children, but not elderly, you select an EMK10. And if you take care of adults, pediatrics, and the elderly, you select the EMK15. Pretty simple process, and you're on your way. Now, if you don't care to purchase a new kit because you just purchased one, or you've got a lot of medications from the past that have not yet expired, and you just don't feel like purchasing a new kit makes a lot of sense right now, what we can help you do is we can help you onboard your existing kit into our system so you can become a customer of ours at any time at no cost. And what we found is that very few practices, forgive me, I'm going to take a sip of water here, very few practices are satisfied with their current solution. They're either struggling to maintain medications on their own, or they don't really like their current service provider for one reason or another. So we will either guide you through using what we call our EMK wizard, or you can easily walk yourself through this yourself. I'll give you a look at it here in just a few minutes. You can see exactly how it works. It serves up all the questions. It'll drive the process. Do you have this? If the answer is yes, you supply the lot number and the expiration date and save it, and on you go to the next medication until you're through the process. The second you are done, we are then tracking your medications. And only when those medications are set to expire do we send you new medications. At that time, we also send you a disposal bag so that you can place your expired meds into that bag. Postage is prepaid. Drop your meds into that bag, seal it up, drop it in the mail, put your new meds in your kit, and you're current. Quick and easy. We can even help you if you'd like. If you really are smitten with our cabinet, we can even help you onboard your old meds. You don't have to use our cabinet, but we can help you transition to our cabinet. So a lot of people do really like the design and they like the ease of use. So that's something that we could easily do. Let me
Scott, could you back up and just mention we can send old products back to you? Did you mention that, or do we just dispose of them accordingly how we have in the past?
Yeah, so good question, Spencer. Let me clarify. So when we replace expired medications, whether you've bought a new kit from us or whether we've done a takeover on an existing kit, you'll have expiring meds that will come up periodically, obviously. We will ship you the current meds within 30 days of the expiration date of the old med. When you receive the new meds, when the practice receives the new meds, they take the old meds, put them in the disposal bag that's provided, seal it up. Those are sent to a third party who destroys them. And then that data is uploaded to the iProtect portal. So you've got a full record of compliance.
Got it. So it's already labeled on where to send the old supplies and medications.
Yes, it is a postage paid envelope.
Yeah.
with a pre-printed address to a third party who destroys the expired medications. Moving forward, how do you place an order with us? Well, if you're buying a new emergency medical kit, again, you'll want to use our decision-making matrix to select the appropriate kit for you. Takes just a few moments. You'll probably be able to figure it out here in 10 seconds while we're on this slide. From there, go to our fully functional e-commerce website. That URL is right here at the bottom of the screen in our footer. Select the kit that you want to purchase and buy it. Simple as that. Or if you'd rather call us and order by phone, we would be very happy to accommodate you. Now, if you need to onboard an existing emergency medical kit, what I recommend, the steps that you need to take is go get your emergency kit, bring it to a desk or a tabletop, and with your desktop PC, or walk over to the kit with your smartphone if it's hung on a wall, and go to our website and go to this link, this onboard existing meds link. You'll launch it. Spencer, can you see that? I don't think you can. You can't see it?
Yeah. Did you just try to launch a different page? I just see the PowerPoint at this point.
Oh, you just see the PowerPoint at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need to
change which screen you're sharing.
Can you
there
see
you
that?
go. Yeah, great.
It's not the way I was trying to get there, and I apologize for the difficulty, folks. But if you're going to onboard your meds from an existing kit, you go to our website, you click on that link right there, and the system, the wizard immediately begins to ask you a series of questions. Do you have an albuterol inhaler? Yes, I do. Is it 200 doses or is it 60 doses? Well, it's a 60 dose, and I have one of those. And if you're not sure where the expiration date is on the product, you can click on that link right there, and it'll show you exactly where it is on the product. You can set out to input, and I'm just going to put some bogus dates in here. And I continue through. Do you have an adult epinephrine pen or auto-injector? Yes. Which one do you have? Do you have EpiPen? Do you have AubiQ? Or do you have the Adrenaclick? In this case, we've got the EpiPen. Once again, click on the image link to see where the expiration date and lot number are on the product. Grab the expiration date, add the lot number, and continue through. And I'm just going to continue on through. I'm going to click no just to quickly make our way through this. But you see it's asking for glucose, naloxone, nitroglycerin. It asks for other medications. I'll click yes. The ones that it doesn't specifically ask for, then it gives you breakouts. Do you have diphenhydramine, epinephrine ampules, flumazenol? It'll ask you if you want to enter, you can enter multiple units in if you'd like to. You have other supplies, and it enables you to input your ammonia inhalants, your syringes, your CPR face masks, and then other items not listed above. If you say yes, you can click through and add just free form that you have ibuprofen, and go through the same process that we went through with the other meds. Continue through, and then it asks you if you see older patients at your practice. We'll say no. This is trying to drive the type of kit that you need. Input your information. And you submit it to us. That data actually, from that point, can easily be uploaded into our system, and you can become a live customer. As simple as that, really. Let's see here. Okay, so now, Spencer, that we've input all of our medications from our existing emergency medical kit using the EMK Wizard, the customer, the practice is good to go. At that point, you can sit back and relax, let Protectit take over from that point forward. We will ship you current medications, and they'll be delivered within 30 days of the expiration date of each of those individual products. And just to reiterate, there's no cost incurred for a takeover until we actually ship product.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So now on to our emergency medical kit pricing. And you see the pricing right here, EMK1 starting at $639 all the way through the EMK15 for $1,099. And then to commemorate the beginning of this relationship, we've created coupon codes specific to Crown Council. Buy an EMK, any one of these EMKs, and you get $50 off your purchase. Buy an EMK and sign up for auto replenishment, which means we will automatically ship you product within 30 days of expiration of each of the products in your kit. There's a $100 overall discount if you buy an EMK and sign up for auto replenishment. And then if you just are purchasing individual medications, if you spend more than $100, you get 10% off your first purchase.
Man, that's awesome.
And so I thought I would go ahead, Spencer. Sorry.
Yeah, just great. First of all, thank you from the Crown Council side to offer the special pricing to each of the members.
Absolutely. Spencer, I was wondering if you thought it would be a good idea to jump over and show just do a quick demonstration of our customer portal.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to show you all what you would have. And I'm gonna do a switch here again to another screen. Okay, fantastic. So Spencer, this is our customer portal. So every one of our practices has access to the customer portal. Sorry, my face was cut off there. Put myself back in the screen. Yep. So basically what you can access from the customer portal is your emergency medical kit and any other products or supplies that you're buying from us. So if you purchase an emergency medical kit, you see the kit represented here in the portal, practice name up above. In this case, the practice bought an EMK10, and you can see that there are 3 expired medications in this kit. The yellow number indicates items that are within 60 days of expiring, and the green items are items that are not expiring soon. So they're outside of the 60-day window. So if you were our customer, you would never have items in the red. We would always ship you medications prior to the point in time that they were expired. But let's just quickly click on the medications, and you see that it's the items that are expired, the 2 diphenhydramines, the nitroglycerin tablets. So you would have received these prior to their expiration dates. You would have dropped the expiring meds into the disposal bag that I mentioned earlier, and you would have loaded the new meds into your kit. Now, if you want to look at the entire contents of the emergency medical kit, you see here all the items that are in the kit are represented here in the portal. So you are welcome to track this. Go in here as often as you like, have a look, but just know that we're tracking this. Our technology is tracking it. And you can rest assured that we will ship you medications prior to any expiration. Mm-hmm. We have an AED in our system. We also load that information. We've got battery and pad expiration dates loaded. We've got the actual AED itself. And so again, tracking those expiration dates to make sure you are in compliance and have a working AED when an emergency arises.
Got it.
Same thing with the first aid kit. We track your first aid kit or first aid kits, and I think that's a decent review of our portal, Spencer.
Yeah, fantastic. So, Scott, how frequently are you seeing offices that are either out of date or either it's just kind of, it's like the fire extinguisher that you just don't think about, and unless you have somebody that is updating it and maintaining it, are you completely up to date and compliant? What do you see out there in the industry?
Spencer, almost every practice we have an opportunity to consult with has expired medications in their emergency medical kit.
Mhm.
Oftentimes, the kit is stashed away in a cabinet. It's in a nylon bag in a drawer, um, and there are expired medications in the kit. Almost every single time we have done a review or an audit for a customer, that has been the case.
Yeah.
And it's, not only having expired meds is a bad thing, but having the kit stashed away is not a good thing either. We are big proponents, again, of having the kit, having your AED, having a first aid kit as well, in an emergency designated location in the practice. Everybody knows where it is. They've been trained. And in this case, the emergency medical kit, what we have designed is a really neat mounting system. You can mount this on the wall, or you can buy one of these mounting posts from us. This is a metal shelf with a magnet system, since this is a metal kit. And so the kit is very firmly in place with these magnets on the shelf. It's very easy to grab the kit and go to the patient's side. And then once you get there, it's very easy, because of the way we've laid the kit out, to select the appropriate product, so no mistakes are made. You can't see that from here, but you get the idea.
Yeah, really nice. Well, Scott, as we come in for landing here, we as a Crown Council member wants to receive the service, it's as easy as reaching out to you, and that information is located in the email content that I've provided, as well as on Scott's bio on the Crown Council site. And then, Scott, I think that from there it would just go between your business and the dental practice on next steps based on what the practice has in their existing medical kits, what's expired, and then what they needed to go forward. Is that right?
That's correct. So in the footer of this presentation, you'll see our URL.
Yep.
And you'll see the Protectit Dental toll-free number. And please feel free to contact us with questions. You can also go straight to the website and make a purchase. At any point in time, when you're online, you can go to a chat feature, and or phone numbers are plastered all over the site. If you get stuck when you're out there, there's many different ways to communicate with us, and we'd love to help. We'd love to answer your questions. We would love to either sell you a kit or help you onboard an existing kit. We'd love to talk to you about your AEDs, your medical waste, your first aid. We're just here to help you in any way that we can.
Man, that is great, Scott. Well, we really appreciate your time and taking the time explaining the business model with us. We know that this is a definite need in every practice, and this has just made it easier for each of our Crown Council practices. So, Scott, we really look forward to being in touch with you.
Spencer, thank you so much. Happy holidays to you guys. I really look forward to working with y'all.
Thanks, Scott.